Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got a video today from It's a Gundam.
Hello.
What's up?
Have I told you that I love you today? That's why I have to hurt you. The harbingers of societal decay are usually very progressive women. I know you're thinking it's misogynist, but watch the video and then you decide. Today we have a Starbucks barista deciding to stage a coup against the corporate overlords that employ them. Death to the Arististos! Down with...
It's like so many people think that they're so special that they can just rail against corporates.
the bourgeoisie! Power to the people!
At this time, the workers at this Starbucks will be walking out and going on strike.
Why is everybody cheering?
I don't get it. That means like none of you guys are gonna get your coffee.
Let's strike! Yes, queen! Daisy's practically leading the coffee UN. God bless her.
We are striking to protest all the unresolved unfair labor practice charges and to push for improved wages, benefits, and staffing. Starbucks has not acted in accordance with the path forward that they agreed to last year, and we deserve a fair contract.
You're a Starbucks worker.
Right?
You're not working a union line. You don't work in a steel mill. You're not a Wichita
You make
line.
coffee drinks.
You make coffee. That's it. People can make coffee at home. I think you can make these demands when you actually perform a service that truly helps the community rather than privilege.
Or that's completely necessary. There's plenty of cafes and boba shops around to replace Starbucks.
Just white people who really have to have that latte to get started on the day. Yes! What a hero.
We ask now that you exit the lobby alongside the baristas. Thank you.
Now you're asking everybody to leave with you? Okay.
Everybody's there waiting for their coffee. They get the notice that this Starbucks is striking. Me personally, if I was that devastated for coffee, I'd just get in my car and go to the Starbucks like 3 or 4 blocks down the road if I really wanted it. Or, crazy idea, go to Dunkin' Donuts. Those people, their souls are crushed.
Look how they taking money at Dunkin' Donuts, y'all. Like, come on, man. What is this? It's crazy. Straight bulletproof glass through the whole thing, man. I mean, you can't even breathe on these people.
They'll get you your coffee and none of this bullshit. And they're not going to give you some long-winded privileged speech and then walk out the store, because that means they have to leave the safety of the bulletproof glass. You'll get your drink. I don't know if your car will still be there, though. That's the problem with America as of late. Here's a hot take. Why does everybody feel like they need to strike? And most people don't perform a job that's important in their...
I'm with you. I think it's weird that so many people think that, oh yeah, of course corporations are taking advantage of us. I'm not saying corporations aren't, but they're also paying you a wage that is about accordance to where you live, right? Very few people get paid more than that, especially for a very minimal task job. Like, this is a very minimal wage type job. At least in California, they're getting paid, what, $15+ an hour doing this? I don't know about other states, but this is also, you chose this career, you chose to do this. You can also do this for temporary and acquire better skills to do things outside of coffee.
They're still striking. And in time, the second automation becomes really good, these people are going to be outside protesting. We need real people making coffee. Don't get rid of the baristas. Mark my words. Stop them!
I mean, the more complaining and the more protesting is the more automation companies are going to go. Like McDonald's. McDonald's automates a good chunk of their inside now that you don't even really have to order with a person. You just order with the kiosks, right? Do you really think it's hard to have machines start cooking very easy, processed food? I don't think so.
Female streamer is popping off for her fantastic content. It's an Asian woman driving poorly. I can say it because it's in the video.
I better see all the pink. Yes, yes. What's this? Ah!
That is Mega Red Girl. Wow.
Ooh,
Ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ah. No, she wasn't speaking Chinese, you racist. It's called Hit the Brake, bitch.
See, I don't even see these as racist jokes. They're just jokes. Like, everybody should be able to just take jokes as freaking, jokes.
Okay, keep going. Okay, I'm stopping. Okay, we're
Why
good.
do you have
She had
the
plenty of time to hit that brake. She ran that red light deliberately on video. That is wild, dog. Chad is watching a real-life version of that episode of Family Guy where the Asian chick is driving and she just starts running cars off the road.
Oh, yeah, she's like, hope everybody is ready.
Signal, I need to cut across 8 lane. None? I turn now. Good luck, everybody else.
I've seen my mother and my aunts do it. They're horrible drivers. May she rest in peace.
What is this? Ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, what the f? She's acting like she's getting stabbed with pins and needles while driving. If she got T-boned, I would have laughed my ass off.
Okay, no problem. That happens all the time. In Austin,
You filmed yourself like breaking the law, right? You could actually get arrested for that.
the stoplights here are really long.
Yeah.
So usually I just
Sounds even more dangerous than if they're that long.
go past. Thank you, Gibberish, for the Prime. Appreciate ya. Why did you? It's fine. Like, people do that.
And she's still getting subs while doing this. Like, come on. I'm like, I gotta do so much work, and she just runs red lights and gets subs.
As long as the yellow.
There was no yellow. Just like Adelaide said. For real. This chick literally sat there and in real time you watched her completely dodge accountability
She gaslight the crap out of us.
and rewrite factual events. Oh my god. Oh, the light was yellow. No, it was not. It wasn't near yellow. Oh, people. Oh, in Texas. Ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ooh. The light is a little longer in Texas. Yeah. Tell it to the judge.
Again, my mom and aunts are those ones that. Good luck, everybody.
A Jew you won't see. Do you need any more proof that women live in an alternate reality?
But this book does not have the real rules of the road in here. There's nothing in this book about the Asians. And you go to a four-way stop and you think the rules of the road are going to apply to an 80-year-old Asian woman, you're going to get blasted.
I forgot the name of this podcast, and it really doesn't matter. But you can tell by the woman in the still that it's going to be a wild ride of dodging accountability.
Then when I was 8 years old in that appointment where I remember clear as day, my doctor holding up the growth chart, she asked me what my favorite food was, and I said tomatoes.
Right.
And my mom, bless her heart, was like, but you love mac and cheese.
Yeah, your mom was telling the doctor the truth that everybody effing knew. You rolled up. I didn't mean to say roll.
How are you gonna even tell that your mom told the truth?
You rolled into that doctor's appointment and they're like, what's your favorite food, my chubby little girl? Oh, I eat nothing but tomatoes and vegetables. Meanwhile, you're like the size of a
I mean, I can even admit now, I'm not a big fan of tomatoes.
linebacker at 7 years old.
And then it was this whole thing of, well, cat's out of the bag or something or whatever. Like, I'm like,
The cat's out of the bag. The doctor didn't know you were overweight till your mother said you munch on mac and cheese like a cow grazing on grass.
And it's like the Kraft mac and cheese is literally the worst thing you can buy and eat.
It happens every time.
Was it Dr. Blind? My mother gave it away.
so do a lot of skinny people love mac and cheese, but my favorite food is tomatoes. I eat tomatoes. To this day, I eat tomatoes basically every day. Like, why is the assumption that I was like hiding that, or why is that?
There was no assumption. We know that you were hiding that. There was no assumption made because it was facts.
Even really relevant.
Yeah, you had tomatoes on the side of a bowl of mac and cheese on a regular basis. It doesn't count. Holy Jesus. How are the shoes holding her feet in there? They must have got the shoes fibers from the planet of Krypton.
You asked me as an 8-year-old what my favorite food was, and I said it was a fruit vegetable.
Yeah, and that's what is like so insidious in the culture in general. A, they don't believe that a fat person could be like healthy, and B, think that they have more of a right with someone that's like fat to like pick that their diet apart, or just like to just
I mean, we pick everybody's diet apart if it's bad.
involve themselves.
On no planet can you tell me this chick ate nothing but tomatoes and blew up like a balloon. It's just not possible. You see what happens with those super vegans.
Oh yeah, they go super skinny and they die of malnutrition.
They look like they escaped a camp and then they drop dead because they only ate twigs and berries. Then you got the fat influencers that drop dead because their cholesterol level was higher than the city of Seattle. Well, there you go. A couple woman moments for you. I think I'm going to do this regularly. And from now on, I'm going to save the woman moments when I find them because, you know, sometimes these clips get deleted off the internet because they offended somebody.
Shout out to Gundam for doing more women moments. When I saw him doing this, I was like, yeah, more funny content of women doing women debauchery. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I guess good.